Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. I hear if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing. The answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
Now a 2nd and 6. They go play action with Hurts. And the defense loses it. It's complete. Christian Watson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no...
He rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Hurts throw going to be caught by Davis. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Force going down out of there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Hurts to throw. Working on the field. He's got one to complete. And they stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Pacheco is going backwards until he tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hurts. They bring it down and sack back at the 16-yard line. Trey Hendrickson able to record his 5th sack of the season. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to the quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. So Tyler Bass on down for the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. The kick by Bass is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the pressure will bring it down here. The Cardinals get that on the side. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another interception as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they doubled and pick up 6. 3rd down and 1. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Back to throw. Davidson. Touchdown, San Francisco. DeAndre Hopkins, a 24-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are once again back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this week?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Second down, here's Hurts. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Caught right side, Davis. And he'll be out of bounds out near the 45 at the 44.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Play action. Here's Hurts. He's going to launch this.
That's my fault. Wide open. Get the wrong way.
As they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
19. Warriors 17.
Again, they run against McCaffrey. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On 1st down, Davidson. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Shotgun handoff out to McCaffrey. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now 2nd and 3. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Operating from the gun. Davidson.
He caught that?
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 29-yard line. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And the maneuvers run forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
That's good.
Jeez.
Touchdown 49ers. Dalton Schultz, 26 yards. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Wow.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. This taken in at the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. He'll drop to throw. That one caught downfield by Watson. And then the other ball is just shy of the 40. It's another first down, and one will gain of 21 yards.
Well, this has a really good first half to remember on either side of the ball. But I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a one-score game if you can. And that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the first down.
Well, now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On first down, Hurts. And Hurts able to show some looseness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver. 73.
Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run no timeouts, so will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
We're good. Just gonna calm down. Have some plays out there. Just relax.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis operating, Glenn getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Y'all be just blowing my dudes off the ball like that.
Has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
Alert! Alert! Ready?
On 1st and 10, Davidson. And the catch made by Hopkins. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
Pass to 60. Pass to 19 tight. 19 tight. Hurt, hurt. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
What is my dude doing?
Looking to throw.
Did y'all just see that? He emotionally left my dude and man went right.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. McCaffrey running up the middle. Fights loose. And get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Davidson.
This cheap, I don't know what he's doing, but my dudes ain't lining up with him.
7 yards there.
Look at my alignments.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 14. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime and trying to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense.
And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Now, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
To throw on 2nd down. Davidson. Touchdown! Chris Olave. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased
My middle linebacker.
felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical is one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. Powering his way forward. And some space here. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he gets this one down to the 24. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Oh, that's in a double coverage and intercepted. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
60
Throwing to start the drive. Davidson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And mark him down way up to the 40 at the 39. A big pickup of 38.
Another big play right there.
2 X factors rushing and holding everybody up.
Put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Again, rolling left, it's McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Davidson. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is. It starts at the beginning of the one-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to try and throw.
Just getting killed, dog.
A curious decision to go for it, but it
God.
First down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe the sigh.
He got killed straight off the line.
Exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Up the gun, McCaffrey.
He was controlling the line of scrimmage.
He was going to do it for this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here now, 2nd and 4. The slot man in motion right. To throw on 2nd down. Davidson.
Like, dudes ain't nowhere to be flying. I don't know what. It's all good.
Dalton Schultz with his 2nd
Dudes
touchdown.
ain't nowhere to be flying.
And the Niners look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
YouTube.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here later in the first and 10.
He coming straight through my line.
You can almost see all the defenders rubbing
Will
their hands
never
together.
be the same.
They relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about. Not just a sack, but a big win built on the efforts of this defense.
Hurts throw brought in by Austin.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
The Cardinals on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And Hurts is intercepted. He's thrown to the game. It's C.J. Henderson picking it up. And that's just a great field position at the 41-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
He is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what,
It was just manhandling my
defensive guys, let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
You got to get it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Manhandling makes
You just want to get into the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as the tackle is made at the 28-yard line.
19 Lions.
Off play action. Davidson. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you're not going to just run this clock out because this was over a long time ago.
That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Of course they are. Man.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Davidson. Toward the
Good zig routes.
with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Niners start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on.
And 2 niggas miss him at the same time. Like,
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another nice game. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the... Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
They go play action with Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release.
I don't be getting this. My niggas don't get no kind of pressure like that.
It's been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
This video got no.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
Dropped it. Oh, man. This is funny, man. Just dropped it.
And stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
That's crazy.
And they're indeed going to go
Of course,
forward here
this team
on
will
4th
come
down.
straight through my line.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Inside is good. And they're intercepted short at the 32-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Following the fumble recovery, Davidson fighting through pressure.
Just see that.
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 in the first.
And the 49ers first down.
Missed. Ah. Hilarious, boy.
Throwing on 1st down, Davidson. Got his tight end, that's complete. It's Schultz. And they're going to speed things up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
This is McCaffrey on the deal. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Davidson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. A CD there, big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Looking to throw. Davidson. And this one's caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. This taken in at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this out to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And they get him down the mountain before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 86 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle here, Calvin Watson. Now the Cardinals going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point by pass, up and good. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Ready. 79 Broncos. Go sweep. 18, 5 clear. Drop 50, drop 50.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll get this out right here, careful. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Off play action. Davidson throwing it away here, caught by Arado. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Here we go. Packers 60.
McCaffrey. And some room to run now. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone.